From that room in Mr. B's house that has all the giraffes and lemonade stuff in it, it's Good Morning Union Canal Live on tape, featuring appearances by Adina Lentz, the gigantic all-knowing pumpkin, Billy Cleaver, the friendliest kid in town, the Good Morning Union Canal Weather Puppets, Junior Star Wars correspondent Edward Kuntz, Miss Miller, the retired Miss Miller, Professor Bear, Monkey washing a cat, Johnny Roach, Bill Quagmire. Wait, isn't that Brad Pitt? Bill! A tribute to our retiring staff and students. And a few surprise guests you won't want to miss. And now.
Live from Studio 46, this is Good Morning Union Canal.
And now, your host, Mr. Bridenstine.
Hey everybody, hey, hello, welcome to the Good Morning Union Canal season finale. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm Mr. Bridenstine. You might notice I'm actually alone today. Sam is a little nervous. He's a little nervous about the May May-dness results. He's out in the other room, but no fear everyone. I'm actually not alone because today I'm being joined by the man who is incredibly hard to get a hold of, the man who won't answer my phone calls, but, well, I don't know what to say about him. Let's just introduce him. Mr. Zelensky. There he is.
Hey.
There he is.
Messages finally.
Well, it's about time. You know, Mr. Zelensky, I actually have a thing here for you. I have our stand here. We're gonna get you all set up.
Oh wow. Oh, I thought you meant a gift or present.
I don't have a gift or a present for you.
My birthday was during the quarantine. I didn't get anything.
Oh.
From you.
Well, it's coming. You know the mail. It's all backed up.
I don't think it is.
I know. I asked the mailman. I asked Madden's dad. He said it was all backed up.
Okay.
There's a lot of mail going around. Oh, Mr. Zelensky, it's so good to see you.
Hey, you too. I can't actually see you.
You're not missing much. Trust me. I haven't showered in weeks. Mr. Zelensky, you know, wasn't this kind of a weird year?
No.
A strange year.
Super strange.
Remember when the year started, and we were all supposed to be, you know, hugging and giving fist bumps and high-fiving all the kids and everything?
I do remember.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore.
No, those days are gone. In fact, you know, I was in my free time. I was actually going back through, and I remembered last year. Do you remember last year at our season finale last year? Do you remember? Let's think back here for a second. Remember these fateful words that we said?
This is it, guys. This is the last show that we're gonna have in here. We're not gonna ever be here in this room for a live announcements episode ever again. This is it. This is the end. You know what, though? I think I learned something. I think after going through this whole episode, I realized that maybe it's not the cafeteria materia that's special. It's just a room. It's all the memories that we made here together. We could have done this anywhere. We could have done it in the hallway. We could have done it in the toilet. Maybe it wouldn't have fit everybody, but it would smell too, but we could have. We can do this anywhere. It doesn't matter where we do this. It just matters that we're all here having fun and making some memories together. Am I right?
Remember we were all together? Remember how that was? When we said that, we said the only thing that matters is that we're all together, nothing else matters. I guess nothing else matters now because we're not together. We're all apart now. So I was wrong on that one, I guess. That hasn't aged well.
I feel like I'm together with you. I can see
You
your
came-
messy office.
Thank you. What's behind the camera stays behind the camera.
I'm sure
Mr.
everybody
Zelensky.
can see mine too.
No, you look fine back there. You got your
Got my little
got your dog head and your WWE championship belt. That's great.
Proud of that.
Oh boy. Well, you know, let's get on with the show. Can we just get on with this? We're wasting time already. Let's just get on with the show.
That's the name of the show.
It is the name of the show. You know, the name of the game, though, is birthdays. And there are so many birthdays, Mr. Zielinski, and that, you know, we should celebrate all these birthdays individually, shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, let's do it. Let's celebrate them all individually by having them go on a list. Ready? Here we go. All right. Well, your name was probably on there somewhere. If you pause it, maybe you can see it. So, happy birthday! If your birthday's over the summer, try finding your name in there. It'll be a fun little game. It might waste a little bit of time. Okay. Hey, we also have an actual announcement. I know this is unprecedented.
Might be the last one of the year.
It might be the first one in the past 2 months. We actually have an announcement. The announcement comes from the office. The announcement comes from Mrs. Lindsay specifically. The announcement is this. Congratulations to Mrs. Durr's first grade class. They got the most wonderful class awards out of all classes this entire year, even though there's probably going to be an asterisk because it wasn't a full year, but they still got it. They got the most. And, you know, normally we have a celebration with this, and we couldn't do that because we can't have that many people together, but we did put together a recreation, a dramatization of what that would have looked like. So let's take a look at that. Oh, wow, that was exciting. Wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
I have an announcement, actually.
You have an announcement.
Yeah, I have an update. I think everyone's wondering about the t-shirts they ordered.
Do you mean like this one that I'm wearing?
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
I'm the only person on earth wearing this shirt right now.
Wow.
I know.
I'm probably the only person on earth wearing this one.
Was that Litzbot?
Yeah.
You probably are.
I mean, Litzbot might be wearing it. But anyway, I know you're all wondering about the t-shirts.
I am.
They should be in next week.
They should be. How'd you find that out?
So, stay tuned
Yeah.
for an email from our great and benevolent leader, Mr. McGinty.
Well, I will. I'll watch out for that
All
email.
the deets when those shirts come in.
Well, I hope he does. He's good at giving the deets. He's a
Take
good deet. You know,
them on your summer vacations.
you can't go anywhere, but you can just pretend, I guess. You can pretend. Hey, you know, speaking of the shirts, GMUC 1K EpsilCon, wasn't that going to be fun? You're going to have that?
I was actually looking forward to that.
I was too. I actually was. And it breaks my heart that it's potentially never going to happen. But before all of this went down.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude, that's true. You know, before all this went down, we actually had a couple of, I'm just going to say it, celebrities reach out to us to congratulate us on reaching 1,000 episodes, which we, you know, technically never did. But I thought, what a better time than the season finale to show some of these videos. You ready to see some of these?
I am.
Good, because you're going to see them. Okay, here we go. Our first video comes from Lebanon County Commissioner Joellen Litz. Huge fan of the show. Let's take a look.
Celebrity well wishes. Lebanon County Commissioner Joellen Litz.
Hi, I'm Joellen Litz, a county commissioner here in Lebanon County, and it's my pleasure to wish you all a congratulatory 1,000th video. I especially enjoyed the Baby Sharks video and the parade. They were awesome.
Oh, what do you think about that, Mr. Zielinski? We got the politicians in our pocket.
That was great.
Wasn't that great? That's not the only one, though.
Donated a lot to the campaign there.
I don't have any money to because we have no budget. But another one, though. We had not a politician, but rather a news person. From ABC 27. You ever watch ABC 27?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you've seen our next person. Kendra Nichols from ABC 27. Let's take a look.
Celebrity well wishes. ABC 27's Kendra Nichols.
Hi everyone, I'm Kendra Nichols with ABC 27 News, and I'm a big fan of Good Morning Union Canal.
And so am I. I'm Anthony Durso, photojournalist at ABC 27.
So we've watched some of your shows online, and we love your personalities and your creativity.
And the dancing.
Oy. The best part, you guys look like you're having fun, and we love it. So congratulations on 1,000 episodes.
And keep up the great work at Studio 46.
We'll be watching.
Oh, how about that?
That was very
Even
nice.
wow. I mean, what else can you say? Except that we had somebody else. ABC 27 apparently is a huge fan of our show because someone else from ABC 27 sent in a video as well. So congratulating us on our 1,000th episode. It is. See if I can say her name correctly. Ali Baroob. Is that I say that right? Ali, is that you? What? Do you know if
I
I say
would
that?
say Baruvi, but hey.
Whatever. You do. Whatever you say it. Let's take a look.
Celebrity well wishes. ABC 27's Ali Barubi.
Good morning, Union Canal. Congratulations on your 1,000th episode. My name's Ali Barubi, and I'm a sports reporter and anchor for ABC 27. What we try and do every single day is start your day with a smile at ABC 27 and keep you informed throughout the day with the most important stories. And that's exactly what you're doing at your local school. I'm so proud of you guys. Keep working hard. Congratulations on episode 1,000. Good morning, Union Canal.
Oh man.
That's nice.
Wasn't that nice? Hey, hold on. Don't even go yet, because we got one more. We got one more. ABC 27, but other news channels too. How about CBS 21? Ever hear of CBS 21?
I've heard of CBS 21.
Maybe you've not watched it, but you're about to. Because Michael Gorsinger, I think I'm saying that right, sent in, did I say that right? I don't know. He sent in a video from CBS 21, what is it, 21? Yeah, CBS 21. Is that right?
The number's right.
Whatever, it's fine. CBS 21, Michael Gorsinger, let's take a look.
Celebrity well wishes. CBS 21's Michael Gorsinger.
Good morning, Union Canal Elementary School. My name is Michael Gorsegner. I'm a reporter and an anchor for CBS 21 News. I hear you guys are having a major milestone today. 1,000 episodes of the school announcement. That is a pretty amazing feat. I wanted to reach out and say congratulations. Keep up the great work. Keep striving for great things in the very near future. And hey, try watching CBS 21 News if you can.
Wow, what a cheap plug there at the end. What a cheap plug. I am impressed.
Wow.
I am impressed. Thank you. Thank you, all of you out there, congratulating us on a thing that never happened. We appreciate it.
That is impressive. That was nice.
Those were the days. Those old
It's
days.
It's too bad we didn't have the GMUC 1K episode coming.
It is too bad.
But it made me kind of long for things, for, once upon a time.
Oh, fairy tales.
Everything is normal. Just made me kind of dream and think about things from my past.
I love the past.
Time-wasting segments on this program.
So many. So many.
There's a lot. Kind of, just one comes to mind, like, a lot of people mix up their words and their misspelling, so, why don't we show that's not how you spell vegetables.
Oh, who did that one? From Jim, Miss Miller, the gym teacher.
No, the other Miss Miller.
Oh, the retired Miss Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess she has time in her hands. Let's take a look.
Hey, you see, it's a rainy day. I'm looking out at my garden, and I'm contemplating that I should be getting ready to plant some good stuff in there, and so I went online to see if I could find something, and right here, I don't know if you can see it, but that's not how you spell vegetables. Ay, 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 ay.
Oh boy, man, spelling is important, isn't it?
It's hard, isn't it?
It can be, unless you just don't. Maybe you just don't care. Oh well, it's harder to grow vegetables than to spell it, I think. Other segments, and this is near and dear to your heart. Yearbook pictures. Remember all those old yearbook pictures we showed? We showed yours. We showed mine.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh well, you know what? There's actually one we never showed, and we're about to show it right now. We had one left over, and we're about to show it. Let's take a look.
Baby say,
Oh, Mrs. Kaufman. You haven't changed a bit. You haven't changed a bit, Mrs. Kaufman.
You know what? Another one of my favorite segments has to do with lunch.
With broccoli?
Because I love to eat. No, not broccoli. We did the whole vegetable thing.
Oh, that's true.
Breakfast for lunch. Wango Mango Juice Blend.
Wango Mango Juice Blend?
You know, we had a viewer sent in their own Wango Mango Juice Blend. This is the Morgans.
Hey,
Roxy.
Race and Roxy. Let's take a look.
Bryce, I'm really thirsty. Do we have anything to drink? You're holding a juice box in your hand. Well, true. What are they filled with? Wango Mango Juice Blend. 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 Bye. Wango Mango Juice Blend. Wango Mango Juice Blend. Wango Mango Juice.
Oh man, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty.
The water here. Take some of that.
I have mine. It's out of reach, unfortunately. It's behind my camera, and I can't get to it. You know, breakfast though. When you said breakfast, it immediately reminded me of the old days, the really old days. I'm talking like season 2 here. Okay.
That's like 2 seasons ago.
That's more than 2 seasons ago. That's like.
What season is this?
I don't even remember. What day is it? What year is it? I have no idea anymore. But breakfast with Braden. And you know, Braden has not stopped eating breakfast just because we've been quarantined. In fact, got a picture from Braden's mom. Let's take a look at this delicious breakfast that Braden had the other day. Oh man. Whew. Even when you're at home, even when you're quarantined, you can have a great looking breakfast.
Yeah. But you know what you can't do?
What?
Go somewhere.
Wait, I guess you can't.
I mean, you can't, like, travel.
You cannot.
Right. But,
nope.
Our travel correspondent, Mrs. Eberly, she found a way to,
Where did she go somewhere?
She did go somewhere, so...
Well, where
look.
In the world did Mrs. Eberly go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, she travels round the world from South Korea to Sudan, so now she's using up her personal days, so it's the last week of school, and she got really good at ping pong when she came back from Vietnam. Oh, tell me, where in the world did Mrs. Eberly go?
Hi there, Union Canal. Mrs. Eberly here. Finally made it to the beach. I've got my beach umbrella. I'm sitting in one of those really low chairs. Does anybody know why those chairs are so low? I mean, why even bother sitting in a chair? Anyway, I digress. Here at the beach, it's nice and sunny. I actually have my sunglasses on. I just took them off so you could see me for the video here. I have my suntan lotion. Want to make sure you are safe. Protect your skin when you're at the beach, out in the sun, even if you're not at the beach. I was out walking along the water's edge, collecting seashells. Look at this big one I found. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, I'm gonna bring it home, I think. And I was reading a book. So I like to do that when I go to the beach. I like to sit in the sand. And this time I'm reading Dragons Love Tacos. It's a silly book, it's pretty good. And I also brought along with me to the beach Dragons Love Tacos 2. It's a sequel. It's pretty good. You should check it out. So anyway, like I mentioned, I was sitting in the sand. Now, I don't know what kind of beach I ended up at, but the sand is not what I'm used to. Like, when I think of the beach and the sand, I think about like, it's like tan and soft, and you know, like you can kind of pick it up, like run it, like kind of like you can put it through your hands, you can build like sandcastles with it. I am not sure where I ended up or what kind of beach, but like my sand that I'm sitting in right now it's like green, actually, kind of like spiky. I don't know, maybe I should just show you. Here, I'm going to show you my sand. I don't know where I ended up. I guess I'm still at home. You know, I want to get out and about, but I'm still at home. Anyway, Union Canal, I hope that you have a great week and a great summer. I know that I am looking forward to seeing all of you again. I know that all of your teachers are looking forward to seeing you again. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Where in the world did Mrs. Eberly go?
Oh my. Oh, well, I guess she didn't really actually go anywhere, but...
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. If you're getting delusional, you can call someone about that. Hey, you know what though? Looked like a lovely day there. Looked like a beautiful day. And you know, speaking of old segments, come on. Does anything beat weather? Does anything beat the weather? Does anything beat the weather? Think about it.
Think it has any competition?
Well, if it was a May May-dness, I guess it would have lost because, you know, some of the other competitors actually did beat it. Professor Bear technically did beat it. But, you know, old segments, weather, why don't we take a trip back? Why don't we get a quick update from the GMUC weather puppets? How about it?
This summer is gonna be very hot, so you should spend some time outside playing. Forget about those electronics and go outside. What do you think, son?
No one spends any time with me anymore. Everyone's all cooped up inside off of a month. They all hate me.
Dear son.
Don't touch me. Nothing gives you that right. Oh, why do people leave me? I just try to make them happy, and this is the thanks I get.
You're not making us very happy, one.
You're not making me happy either, okay? Excuse me. I got something in my eye. Excuse me.
I think you were very nice.
Oh my, those puppets. Aren't they silly? They're silly.
Crazy puppets.
Hurts my voice. Oh my. Hey, you know what though?
What's that?
We've done so much on this show over the years. We wasted so much time that we've kind of become a cultural phenomenon, I think.
Well,
I'm not just talking.
100 subscribers.
We do. For the number of subscribers you've had, we think we'd actually get more views per episode. But that's okay. So it does concern me though, because every so often when I'm watching other things, when I'm not, you know, editing, I see things that give me some concern, because sometimes I feel like, how can I say this? We got ripped off.
What? Are you serious again?
We got ripped off again. It happened. We got ripped off. You ready to hear about this?
Yes.
Well, you were speaking about, you know, breakfast. Let's move on to lunch for a second. You know, we have some lunch characters in the show. Can you think of one in particular, maybe a potato-based character?
Yeah.
Who?
Fry Girl.
Well, Fry Girl's what she's colloquially known as, but yes, Fry Girl. Well, you know, I was scrolling around the social medias the other day. That's my fault. I should have been doing it in the first place. But I came upon a picture that caused me to pause for a second, and I think when you see it, you're going to see that, oh yes, we got ripped off. Let's take a look.
I guess you'd say, who just wishes I'd go away? Fry Cat, Fry Cat, Fry Cat, talking about Fry Cat, Fry Cat, meow, 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 meow.
Oh, a Fry Cat. A Fry Cat? Come on.
It's a Fry Cat.
Cats probably shouldn't even eat fries, so why don't you dress up? I know you watched the show, lady, whoever made that fry hat for your cat.
That's ridiculous.
So you know what I say? Money. You can send that money to us right now. Send it care of me. Okay? How about that? Oh, you know what though? That's more like a small business thing, and that's okay. We love small businesses here on Good Morning Union County. We support them. But one thing that really makes me mad is when we get ripped off, not by a local small business, when we get ripped off by a huge corporation. You ever hear of Fox?
Yeah, they own The Simpsons.
Well, yeah, I guess it's kind of a gray area now because of Disney, and I do love The Simpsons. But that doesn't mean I'm not a little bit upset with Fox. More specifically, the producers of Fox's The Masked Singer. Now, full confession here, guys. We did The Masked Singer this past year, and I'm going to be the first to admit that may have partially been inspired by Fox's The Masked Singer. So maybe we're a little guilty too. But if you'll remember our characters from last year, you'll remember there was a wide array of characters. Don't you remember those characters Mr. Lee were there for, Mr. Zelensky?
There was a crayon.
There was a crayon. Keep going. There was other ones.
Hippo.
There was a hippo. That's not what I'm thinking of.
There was a space creature.
There was Quasmodiar. Yes, so you're in the right. Yes. You're in the right area now, but the wrong. Still not the right one.
Another space person.
Yes. How about an astronaut? How about an astronaut? Remember how we had an astronaut back in the fall? Back in October? Well, guess who was on The Masked Singer on Fox just this spring? Take a look.
Never gonna give you up, let you down, run around, desert you.
Oh boy, that really grinds my gears. That makes me so mad. We got so ripped off there.
That's not right.
It's not right. It's wrong, in fact, I would say. You know what? This calls for something. How about right now, one time only, let's do it. One time only, let's go back, let's dig down deep, and let's have a brand new installment of The Masked Singer.
Yes.
Who's wearing a mask now? I can't tell who's wearing a mask while they're singing.
All right, welcome to a very special edition of The Masked Singer. You thought we were done, but we're never really done because we got more time to waste. We're being joined today by my main man and yours, the computer teacher, at least for the last couple weeks of online school, Mr. Zelensky. Say hello, Mr. Zelensky. There he is.
Mr. Zelensky.
Yes, thank you for being very literal with that. Okay, we also have a very special guest. You thought Mr. Zelensky was special? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet because she was the other judge of The Masked Singer. Let's say hello to Adina Lentz.
Hey!
Hey, Adina, how you doing?
Good.
That's great. So, Adina, I gotta say this to you. I gotta ask you a question.
What?
Have you seen Fox's The Masked Singer?
Of course I haven't. The only real Masked Singer is ours.
That's a good answer. Very good answer. She has bought into the hype. Now, Adina, Fox does have their own version of The Masked Singer. And I don't know if you saw this, but we got ripped off. They have their own astronaut on their show after we did ours. What do you think about that?
What? A rip-off?
I know! It's a
Show off.
It's a show off, it's a rip off, it's a disaster is what it is. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Mr. Zelensky, what do you, I mean, you know who we should really ask about this though. Adina, I'm glad we got your opinion, but
I have a couple ideas, yeah.
You know who we should ask about?
I know.
You think you know, but you have no idea.
I don't? Oh.
Maybe you do, I don't know.
I didn't read the script ahead of time.
There's no script. There's no script here.
This rehearsal.
You know what? Let's ask the official, the original, the only astronaut that matters. Let's ask the astronaut from The Masked Singer. Here she is. All right, guys. Now we're gonna ask. We each get one question to ask. Now she didn't perform. She didn't sing. We know she can sing, but we're gonna ask her a question. And Mr. Zelensky, we're gonna let you go first.
Oh, good. I had a feeling this might happen, so I have some questions written down here.
Good.
So astronaut, do you think we were ripped off by the producers of Fox's The Masked Singer?
Adina, you have a question?
Astronaut, do you think the producers of Fox's The Masked Singer owe us a royalty check?
Question.
Oh! right, well, you know what? There's only 3 of us, so I'm going to ask a question, too.
Go for it.
Astronaut, do you think we will ever get a royalty check from the producers of Fox's The Masked Singer? Whoa! No way!
Wow!
Wow!
I thought this pandemic was crazy, but that is.
Never gonna get any money for this. Wow!
Woo!
Oh wow, that was exciting. That was like good old times, wasn't it, guys?
Oh, great memories.
Oh, it really takes you back.
Whenever,
Well,
when I
Anita,
get to
listen.
my house, great.
I know. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. It was good to see you. Hope things are well with you.
Yeah.
I like the color you painted the wall there behind you.
Yeah, I like the green. Looks like you're going racing.
Yeah, whatever. It's my dad decided to do it this color and we just went for it.
The green guy could be there and you have no idea.
Yeah, you might hear him, but.
Hopefully you don't.
Hang on, I need to check real quick.
You better check, okay.
All right.
Well, she's gonna check for the green guy.
Not here.
He's not there, that's good. That's
Wavy
probably
kid.
the green guy's in your house, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
That's good. Well, this is great. Thanks for joining us back here another episode of The Masked UC Hanger, and maybe we will see you next year, depending on what the CDC says. Bye.
At first, that was an amazing joke, and also bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
I can't tell who's wearing a mask while they're singing on the show.
Oh man, well, that feels good doing that Masked UC Hanger, but that makes me so mad when we get ripped off like that. Oh, that makes me so mad. But you know, Mr. Zelinsky, you know what doesn't make me mad?
Oh yeah, the fact that the position of Good Morning Union Canal director producer wasn't cut in a budget cut.
Not that, you silly goose. No! What doesn't make me mad is the fact that our school still has wavy ceiling tiles. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, the tiles are wavy, so wavy. The tiles are wavy, so wavy. There was a bandit when we was commanded by the CDC. The CDC. Though no one's allowed to be inside. The cap still looks like it's at high tide. The price is deflated cause we isolated, but they still wavy.
Oh my. Oh, I love those wavy ceiling tiles. Money spent. Money spent. Money spent. It was spent. You know, those wavy ceiling tiles, they really got me thinking, all the colors and all the beautiful design. We actually had a student, going back now to the Masked UC Hanger, who loved the Masked UC Hanger so much that they actually sent me this secret file. Look at this. Secret file. I got this back in like November, and I've been holding on to it ever since. And I'm going to show it right now because I asked him. Mason Garcia. Mason, how you doing? Mason, are you watching? I assume you're watching because I told you to watch.
Answer there, or?
Well, it's a rhetorical question, but not really. Mason, I got a little note here. It says, Dear Mr. B, these are Masked UC Hanger costume designs. Please make season 2 from Mason Garcia. Well, Mason, you sent this before the pandemic, so who knows what the future holds, but I'm going to show these right now because these are great. Here we've got Group A. These are fully colored, fully realized drawings here. I'm going to show them to you, okay? First, we've got Rod the Robot. There he is. Rod the Robot. He's almost like Litzbot. Another. There. See it?
Oh, there's Rod. Okay.
Okay. Kenny the Kangaroo.
Okay.
Kenny the Kangaroo. Take a look at him. Wow. Oh, here's a great one. Benny the Burrito.
A lot of alliteration going on.
Mason understands alliteration better than most. Look at that. And we got one more.
Delicious.
Betty the Bear.
Benny the Bear.
Betty the Bear. Now, we actually have some of these costumes already. We just have to repurpose them a little bit. Now, that's just Group A. That's only the first 4. We got 4 more, okay? And if you thought those were good, I think you're really going to like these because we got Penny the Pigeon. Penny the Pigeon. I've actually been looking for a pigeon costume, so I'll have to maybe whip one of those up. Here's a great one. This is maybe my favorite name. Snowy the Snowman.
Snowy the Snowman.
I think he's Frosty's second cousin. There he is, Snowy the Snowman.
Looks like a Steve to me.
Well, he's Snowy. Probably my favorite right here. Wally the Waffle.
Wow.
He is a anthropomorphized waffle right there. Look at him. Look at him. It's got butter for a tie. It's excellent. And last but not least, especially if you're talking to Sam, Becky Bacon.
Oh,
Becky Bacon. Can you imagine if Sam was judging and Becky Bacon was performing? She'd be gone. I don't mean she'd be eliminated. I mean literally she'd be gone. Sam would eat her. So Mason, thank you so much. These are lovely drawings. I love these, and I hope someday, maybe, who knows, when we're all old and gray, because I am getting a lot of gray hairs in my disgusting beard here, that we could do another season of Vast UC Hanger. Oh my. Oh, you know what? Mr. Zielinski, I do miss doing game shows, though. I do miss like putting on those game shows. Remember those ones you lost last year to Brooklyn Wilson?
Don't remind me.
I just did. So it's a little late to tell you that. But oh, those were so much fun. And you know what?
They were not fun. No.
They were fun. They were fun to They were fun to like almost everybody. Just about everybody thought they were fun. Maybe one person didn't think they were fun.
That I can think of.
Okay. Why talk about it though? You know, we got time to waste. Why don't we do a brand new game show? You don't have to be part. You can be one of the hosts. What do you think? What do you say?
Okay, I like the host game.
You can co-host. I'll be the main host. You be the co-host. Does that sound good? You're good. Then let's do it. Let's do our brand new GMUC game show, Time Wasters.
Time Wasters!
And now, here's the host of Time Wasters, Mr. Brightenstein.
All right, thanks, Brian Garrison. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Time Wasters, brand new show that is going to take the world by storm. I am your host, Mr. Brightenstein, being joined by my co-host. He is the former loser of Letter Lingo and the loser of Geoparty and countless other things, Mr. Zielinski. Come on in, Mr. Zielinski.
Hey,
there you go.
I'm excited about another game show, but that's...
Well, you're not playing this time. You're the co-host. You're helping me out, so you don't have to worry about winning or losing.
I can handle that, I think.
I hope you can. Well, we do have two brand new contestants, so we'd like to introduce them right now. First up, she is one of our ice fairies. She has pressed WB's button. She is May May-dness. Come on in, Mariah. There she is. All right. Hi, Mariah. Oh, you're all dressed up for the show today. That's great.
Yes.
Yes, you are. And our next contestant, he is the former host of Good Morning Union Canal Junior, one of the Geography B finalists. He is Carter Wickenheiser. Come on in, Carter.
Hi.
The gloriness. There he is. Hi, Carter. How you doing?
Good.
He magically appeared out of the blurry fog. Guys, welcome to Time Wasters. You guys ready to waste some time?
Hey.
Yeah.
Guys, we got some great trivia questions from over the course of Good Morning Union Canal, and we are going to put you up to the challenge of guessing the correct answer. Do you guys want to know what you're playing for?
Sure.
Right, okay, you do. You do want to play them? Mr. Zielinski, why don't you tell them what they're playing for?
Sure. I can hook you guys up with a free yearbook.
Okay, they already get a free yearbook. They're in 5th grade. They already got that. That's not a prize.
Oh. I have a pencil.
You know what? Okay, that's very nice. Forget the pencil. We got a better gift for you guys. How about the winner of Time Wasters gets the entire sticker set?
Whoa.
Look at that. And the button and the magnet. You get the whole shebang. You get all of them. I just dropped it.
Don't give them that.
How's it sound? You guys want to play for all the stickers?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's do it. We're going to go back and forth. And we got our first question. We flipped a clock earlier, and the clock broke. And that meant that when the clock broke, that Carter actually gets the first question. Carter, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Carter. This is for 1 point. Mr. Zielinski, you're going to keep track of the points? Thank you. We got a very technical, very tech savvy there with the pen.
A nice pen.
That is very cool pen. Very cool.
Very nice. Very nice. You maybe want to give that one away as a prize instead of that pencil.
Yeah,
all right, Carter, your question. Here we go. Speaking of Mr. Zielinski, Carter, Mr. Zielinski almost didn't make it to Thanksgiving break in 2015 thanks to this original kindergarten cookbook recipe.
It was a pie.
It was a pie. Can you be a little more specific? What type of pie was it? It wasn't pie.
I think a blueberry pie.
Yeah, the blueberry pie is correct. Carter, nice job. You give him a point. He gets 1 point. Nice job, Carter. Way to go. Okay, Mariah.
Don't ever eat that recipe, though.
Never eat that. It has toxic levels of sugar. That's coming from me. So please don't eat them. Okay, Mariah, you ready for your question?
Didn't you bake it?
Huh?
Didn't you bake the pie?
Yes,
I did bake it. I did. You don't get a bonus point for knowing that, though. It's good of you knew that, but no bonus points. We can't award any bonus points for that one.
Making sure because I don't want you to hurt Mr. Zelensky anymore.
Well, that's very kind of you. It's very kind. Okay, Mariah, your question. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
This spooky rock band comes around every single October with the goal of mashing it up real good.
Oh, I know the leader, but
Who's the leader of this rock band?
no clue.
No clue, Carter. Do you know?
I have the image.
Who is it?
Kenny J and the Spooksters.
Kenny J and the Spooksters is correct. Nice job. All right, Mr. Zinsky, why don't you give Carter, give him a point for that? We're just going to give him a point.
All right.
Okay. All right. Carter, you ready for your next question?
Yes.
Okay. Carter, when Litzbot destroyed an entire city, he grew to this height.
50 feet.
Carter, you say 50 feet? Carter? That is correct. 50 feet is the correct answer. That point, I should say, was worth 50 points. That's a 50-point question. Keep track of it, Mr. Zelensky. 50 points for that one.
That's a lot of lines.
You just don't use Roman numerals. That's the mistake. It's going to take way too long, okay? All right, Mariah, you ready? Your question, Mariah, is going to be worth 53 points. Are you ready?
Yo, take the lead here.
This could take the lead. Mariah, what phrase does Miss Campbell start with on each and every installment of Miss Campbell Presents Miss Campbell's Book Club with Miss Campbell? What's the first thing she says?
I think it's hey everybody. Miss Campbell here. It's Miss Campbell from the library. I can't.
Mariah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you 52 points for that. That was very close. Carter, do you think you know it?
Not really.
Not really? Okay. The correct answer is, hi, I'm Miss Campbell. That's the correct answer. But Mariah, we're going to give you 52 points for that.
Okay? All right. We have a tie.
We're tied. Wow. That's amazing how that worked out. That's crazy. Okay. One more general trivia question. Carter, you ready?
Yes.
Yes, that's good. Okay, because here it comes. Carter, the Kettner girls currently are the keepers of the box tops trophies, but they weren't the first. Who was?
Parker Lewis.
Carter, you say Parker Lewis?
Yep.
Mariah's shaking her head yes. I don't know if she's saying yes or she's just listening to music and we can't hear it. But Carter, either way, you are correct. Parker Lewis is correct. That question I should have said 70 points.
70, wow.
70 points. 70-point question. All right, Mariah, this question for you is worth 500 points.
Whoa.
Big one. It's a big one. Okay, Mariah. Good Morning Union Canal celebrated its 500th episode on June 2nd, 2017 with this tagline, a celebration of wasted blank.
Time.
Mariah, you think it's time? Is that what you really think? That's what you want to say?
I don't know.
No, no. Well, Mariah, it is time. You have 500 points. Nice job. Wow. Maybe that a little bit less. That was a lot of points for that. It was just one word. That's okay.
Wow.
All right. That ends our first round. Mr. Zelensky, let's do a score check. Mr. Zelensky, what are the scores looking like?
We have Mariah with 552 points, and Carter, I'm sorry, you only have 122 points.
Okay, that's it. Carter, you can make it up in the next round. Trust me. You're going to be fine. Nothing to worry about here, okay? All right. Our next category, our next round is one-word phrases, even though by its very definition, a phrase needs more than one word. Here's how this round works. I'm going to give you one word, and there is a word that goes along with that word. Here's an example. If I say the word bacon, what would you say?
Hatfield.
Mariah, what would you say?
Sam.
You would say Sam. Exactly. I'm glad you wore that shirt. Perfect. So I'm going to say a word from the shirt. Mr. Hatfield's fine, but we're not sponsored by them. This is a no sponsorship deal here, Mr. Zelinsky. Okay. Let's leave the corporate brands out of this, okay? So I'm going to say a word, and you're going to have to say what goes with that word. We're going to start with Carter. And Carter, this first one is worth 250 points. Are you ready?
Catch up here.
Going to catch up pretty quickly, I think. Carter, your word is socks.
Elves.
Elves is the correct answer. Nice job. You have 250 points. Okay, Mariah, your word. This one is worth 1 point. Ready? The word is choppin'. The word is choppin'.
Chop. Broccoli.
Broccoli? That is correct. 1 point for Mariah. Nice job. You got 1 whole point.
Almost 1 point kind of question.
That was a kind of 1 point question. Okay, Carter, your word. Your word. This is worth 300 points.
Ooh.
It's a big one. 300 points. Ready? The word is button.
WB.
WB is the correct. I have it right over the phone. He's right. Nice job. Oh my gosh.
Or it would have been me.
Look at this. One of you will be taking this button home with you. You can answer these questions right. Okay. Mr. Zelinsky, what's the disparity between points right now?
Carter has the lead by 119 points.
Well, what a weird coincidence. Mariah, your question's worth 120 points. Okay?
Oh.
This could pull you ahead, okay? Mariah, your question. Your word is vest.
Mr. McGinty.
Mr. McGinty is the correct answer. Nice job. Nice job. Pulled ahead again. Okay, Carter, your question is worth. It's very close. It's going to be like that. Carter, your question is worth 35 points. Okay? Carter, the word is nutmeg.
Dr. Campbell.
Dr. Campbell is correct. Nice job. Nice job. Okay. Mariah, your question is worth 42 points. Okay? Mariah, your word is breakfast.
Braden.
Braden is the correct answer. Nice job. Nice job.
Braden.
There's a lot of them. Well, Braden was who we were looking for. Okay, now this is a tough one. Carter, this one's worth 1,000 points. Okay?
Okay.
This is a really tough one. Carter, your word, $20.
Cup stacking?
Ooh, okay, I'll tell you what. Cup stacking, I'm gonna give you, let's give him 600 points for that. That's pretty good. Can't give you the full 1,000. We will give you 600 points for that. Mariah, do you have something to chime in with?
2 shirts for $20.
Okay, let's give Mariah 200 points. That's fine. We'll give her 200. The actual correct answer was Steve and Jeff, the hosts of the Cup Shopping Network. So Carter, and Mariah, you're both on the right track, but we were looking for the names. Okay, Mariah, your question is worth 32 points. Fraud.
Nick something.
Nick something. We're going to give you 16 points. You got half his name. We're going to give you 16. Carter, can you get the other 16?
Flax.
Nick Flax is correct. Give him split them up. Split up the points. 16. We're going to give it to him. My gosh, you guys have wasted so much time on this show. This is excellent. This is great. Okay.
He's going to be off.
Here we go. Carter, this is the final one-word question. Carter, here we go. Carter, your word. Oh, I should say, this one is worth 800 points.
Oh, my.
Carter, your word is smelly.
Oh, Stinky Pete.
Carter, we are going to accept that as an answer, Stinky Pete. However, Mariah, if you can give us another answer for this, you can also get however many points. I don't remember what I said. 300? 4? What did I say?
800.
I said a lot. Okay, so Mariah, you get 800 points if you can tell. He said Stinky Pete. We would have accepted another answer. Someone's very excited in the background.
Time to mute.
Any ideas?
Nope.
Carter? Nothing? Tell you. Does this name ring a bell? Mrs. Oder. Oh, yeah. Oder. Yes. Okay, final one. Mariah, this is for you. Here we go. I'm going to say a word. Now, this one is a little different. So, Mariah, this is going to be worth 6,000 points. Okay?
Okay.
The word is Cornwall.
Sir Richard of Cornwall.
Could you give it to us, not in words?
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba, ba, ba,
We're going to take it. We are going to take it. That is correct. Give her 6,000 points. Okay, Mr. Zawinski, go with the round. Let's get a score check. What's going on? How are we looking?
Mariah has the lead.
What does she have?
She has 6,931 points.
Wow.
Carter.
What's Carter at?
2,123 points.
Carter has 2,000 points?
2,123.
Wow. Okay.
You know, good competitors then.
Nice. All right, here we go. Next one is name that potentially copyrighted tune. Are you ready? Carter, gonna play a song for you. You gotta say where it comes from the show. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Let me get my mouse working here. Take a listen to this Jim Dandy. Tell me, what is this from? Any ideas, Carter? Tough one. It's worth 10,000 points, I should say.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what that was from.
That is a tough one. Mariah, you want to take a guess?
No.
That is from one of our oldest segments. Good smile, bad smile.
Right.
That's okay. It was for 10,000 points. A lot of points left on the table. Okay, Mariah, ready for yours?
Mm-hmm.
This one is worth 2 points.
2 points.
2 points, okay? Here we go. Get ready. 2 points for this chestnut. Here we go. Mariah? What?
Chatting with kids.
Chatting with kids? Mariah? That is correct. You got 2 points. Chatting with kids. Nice job. Chatting with kids. Chatting with kids. Okay. Next one. Carter. Here we go. This is a character on the show. Not a very well-known character. Well, he's pretty well-known, but take a listen to this. Carter, this is going to be worth, let's give it 20,000 points for this one, okay? 20,000 points if you can correctly identify this song from a character. Here we go. Any ideas, Carter? It's a tough one.
I think I know it.
Want to take a guess?
I think, is it Bad Boy Mason?
Mariah? You stole it, and for stealing, you actually lose 5,000 points because you shouldn't steal. You shouldn't steal. That's not very nice. You should never steal. But you are correct. So we're also going to give you 5,000 points. So it's just it's a wash. You get nothing. Okay. You stole it. So it's nothing. Okay. So nice job. It was great. But don't steal. Don't. We're still trying to teach at school. Nice job.
Stuck at 6,000.
I would have gotten that, and then I could have had 20,000 points.
You could have. Okay, Mariah, this one's for you. Get this all set up here for you. This is a big one. This is one that I think you're really gonna like. Here it comes. Any guesses? Any guesses on that one?
I feel like it's something from Star Wars.
It sounds like it, but it is not. Carter, do you know what character that is from?
Wait. I feel. Wait. I think I know it.
Think you know it? Who is it?
Captain Future Boy?
Excellent guess. Incorrect.
Character.
Excellent guess. Carter, you think you know?
No.
The correct answer is the Very Intense Runner.
Right.
Very intense runner. Okay. Mr. Zelensky, what are the points looking like?
All right, we have not much change here. Mariah has 6,933. Carter is at 2,123.
Okay, we got one more song, Carter, it's for you. And it's worth the exact number of points you need to tie Mariah. Okay? That's what it's worth. Okay? This is a sound effect. Where does this sound effect come from? What immediately follows this sound effect? Take a listen.
Oh my gosh, I know it, but it's just like not coming.
Give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
I'm hungry.
I am hungry as well.
Me too.
I'm very hungry. And I'm also in the mood to play some softball.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
It's salsa one.
It is softball. How did you guess it? Nice try. You know,
Yeah.
this is unprecedented. We have a tie going into the final round here, okay? Mr. Zelensky, what's the score? What's the score look like?
6,933 apiece.
Wow. That's a high score. Okay, guys, this is for the sticker set. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to think of your answer. You're going to give it to us. I'm going to ask you both the same question, okay? Your question is, why shouldn't you get the sticker set? Why shouldn't we give it to you? Give us one good reason why you don't deserve the sticker set. Got your answer? You got to be brutally honest here, guys. Why do you not deserve the sticker set? That's what we want to know. Mariah, I'm going to go with you first. Mariah, why don't you deserve the stickers?
I feel like I can buy it now since I have a lot of money, and I'd rather buy it on my own than earn it on this thing.
All right, we're going to give you 1,000,000 points for that. That's a great answer. We're going to give you 1,000,000 points. It's that. Carter, what's your answer?
Well, probably because we didn't pay for it. That's one reason I don't really deserve it. Like, if I were to pay for it, it would.
Wow, you kids, you guys are so humble and so nice. You know what, Carter? I have no choice but to give you 1,000,000 points as well. And that means you have both tied, which means you are both walking away with the complete sticker set. You both are winners. Congratulations on GMUC Time Wasters. Nice job, guys. You both get the entire sticker set. Look at that.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Get my
Save your money and don't save your time. Keep wasting your time. Save your money, but waste your time. That's what we like to say here on Time Wasters. Well, guys, it was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys keep wasting that time and keep having fun. We will see you next time on Time Wasters. Goodbye. See ya.
Bye.
This is Brian Garrison speaking for Time Wasters, a GMUC television production.
Oh man, that was so much fun. It was like 23 minutes long. That was a good time waster.
Yeah, it fits with the theme there.
Well, we try to stay on brand when possible.
Well, there are people during this pandemic that are not just wasting time like you.
I am, but I assume there are people who aren't.
There are some people who are making a difference.
That's good. They should be. That's great.
So I would like to just kind of highlight that, those people making a difference, and I have a little clip here.
Okay.
I'd like to show.
Okay.
About togetherness.
Oh, I love togetherness, even though I'm in a room by myself talking to a computer right now.
So let's just roll it.
You know, across the world, there are many people who are not fortunate enough to have masks of their own. And that's why today we have a very special performance. Performing We Are the World to raise awareness of masks. It's GMUC for Maskfrica.
Litzbot! Don't tell Mr. B.
Yeah.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one.
Professor Bear!
We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere soon will make a change.
A lot of roaring going up there.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
Guys, it's Bernard!
It's true. We'll make a better day. Just you and me. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. Day, 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 day.
Get it off me!
Oh man, that was a great memory. You know, that says it all, doesn't it? It says it all. We are the world. We are the children. Well, I'm 35, so I'm not really a child.
I mean, I'm the world. I guess.
I'm a fully grown adult. Hey, you know what though? Speaking of fully grown adults, some people who you might not consider fully grown adults are celebrities, right? Celebrities, they kind of act childish sometimes. Earlier this year, do you remember, it was like right when we all got sent home from school, there was a really very special video that got sent around featuring the best and greatest of humanity, like Will Ferrell and all those people who've made such a huge difference in the world, singing a song, Imagine by John Lennon. Do you remember that, Mr. Zielinski?
No.
You must have watched it because it was like.
Was that on the announcements?
It was not. It was not. It was on the social medias. So I don't blame you for blocking it from your brain. But there was one celebrity who didn't get invited to sing in that celebrity all-star rendition of Imagine by John Lennon, and that's why right now we would like to take the time to allow our very own Andres Cantor. You know what I'm talking about? The Goal Man, to perform his rendition of Imagine by John Lennon. Take it away, Andres.
Go, 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 go.
Andres. Well, thank you. Thanks.
There we go.
That was great, Andres. Thank you so much for performing that. Actually, I think that was more meaningful than when all the celebrities did it. Personally.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Wasn't it
that
though?
Was nice. But
So
I
nice.
actually this time, I'm trying to listen to the guidance of the CDC.
Oh yeah, you should.
And things like that, just make sure my hands are clean, my surfaces are clean. So, that's important for everybody to know. So, I think it's important to take some time out to maybe listen to the professors and academia.
I agree.
Of this world.
I agree.
So, I think we all know Professor Bear.
Oh, Professor Bear. He would be great to teach us a little bit about
He
it.
gave us a little video about how to stay clean. He calls it the effective implementation of sanitary products. So I think it's important to understand that.
Let's take a look.
The effective implementation of sanitary products with Professor Bear. Now please welcome Professor Bear. The effective implementation of sanitary products with Professor Bear was brought to you in part by a grant from the Bear Foundation, trying to teach bears to be more like humans. The Bear Foundation.
All right, well, Professor Bear, thanks. That was very, very insightful, Professor Bear. And speaking of insightful, someone who is not insightful in the least bit is our own Bill Quagmire. And Bill has been feeling really left out because of this isolation, although he's pretty much isolated his entire life from the rest of society, and I think it shows. But he has sent in a video that he wanted to show and let everyone know that, well, Bill's thinking about you too. Let's take a look. Oh boy, Bill. Okay, well, what a trickster that Bill is. Oh my. You know, we're talking about this making a difference, but really, someone who's really making you know who's really making a difference?
A lot of people.
A lot of people, but you know, one person in particular.
One person. I don't know.
Well, how about Dr. Anthony Fauci? You guys have ever heard of Dr. Anthony Fauci?
Fauci, yeah, I've heard of him.
Well, he's really important right now. He's kind of helping our country out and letting us all know what's good to do and what's not to do. He's a very smart man, and I was lucky enough to be able to sit down with him recently for an interview. I know.
Face to face?
Well, I guess the ABC 27 people had let him know that, you know, we have a little show here, and he was more than happy to sit down with me. And I asked him a couple of questions and had a little interview with him. But it's a discussion on health with Dr. Anthony Fauci. Let's take a look. Dr. Fauci, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
So before we get started, I think it's important that our audience knows that you know what you're talking about. So is it okay if I ask you just a couple of questions to prove your intelligence to our audience?
Yes.
Okay, great. So the first one's an easy one. Name a president.
President Bush.
Good. Okay. Name 3 African countries.
Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia.
Good. Let's see. Where do people usually build farms?
Usually in rural areas.
Good. All right, let's see. What number comes after the number 1?
Number 2.
Yes. Okay, great. All right, one last question. What would be a great name for a pharmacy that sells exclusively insulin and glucose testing supplies and other products like that?
Diabetes, etc.
Wow, great job. You answered 100% of those questions correctly.
We shouldn't be accepting a 30 to 40 to 50%.
No, we really shouldn't. So now that our viewers know that you're smart, would you like to start off by saying anything?
Now, I must start off by saying it is always better to have some degree of protection than no protection at all.
That's a really good point. I mean, I assume you're talking about, like, you know, wearing masks out in public and, you know, social distancing and washing your hands and things like that, right?
We do that in the developed world.
Well, we should do that in the developed world. You're right.
Right.
You know, I think people are smart. You know, if a doctor like yourself tells them to do those things, they will.
Yeah, I mean, they're smart. They.
Okay. So is there anything you'd like to say to all the students at Union Canal who did all of their work during all of our online schooling?
It was not easy, but it was accomplished, and it was accomplished by a good collaboration.
Definitely. Is there anything you'd like to say to the students who chose not to do their work during our online schooling?
They're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So, you know, speaking of school, Good Morning Union Canal is supposed to be celebrating its 1,000th episode with this huge convention we were supposed to have back in April, but it got postponed.
Right, exactly.
Right. So do you think we'll be able to have GMUC 1K EpsilCon next year?
I don't think that this is something that we're going to say we're going to have next year or the year after.
Oh, well, that's kind of a downer.
It's an interesting situation.
But don't you think Mr. McGinty will try his hardest to make sure that we can have it next school year?
Not so much.
Oh boy, that's tough to hear.
This is tough.
Do you think the reason that Mr. McGinty won't help us is because we make fun of him so much on our show?
Exactly.
You know, maybe if we all pitched in and bought him a new vest or something, he might change his mind.
Theoretically.
Yeah, we have to make sure we didn't get one that he already had, though.
Well, there certainly is a risk.
He has so many vests. I mean, it'd be really hard to find him a new one.
There certainly is a risk, which we have to be prepared for.
Yeah, that's the problem with him. I mean, the guy's got so many vests.
It's extraordinary.
Hey, you're a doctor. How would you describe Mr. McGinty's obsession with vests?
A very important public health problem globally.
Wow, really? You think it's that bad?
It's a pure public health risk.
Oh man, I had no idea. I don't think any of us had any idea how bad his obsession with vests has gotten over the years.
And that's the reason why it's such a sad and tragic situation.
Yeah, but what's even more sad and tragic than that is that, you know, while he spends so much money on vests, he doesn't give me any budget at all for Good Morning Union Canal.
We have a budget of over $5 billion.
All right, geez, you don't have to rub it in.
Well, it happens,
All right, so how much do you think Mr. McGinty should budget for Good Morning Union Canal next year?
$37 billion.
I'm not sure he's going to agree to that.
Bad guys are going to be bad guys no matter what you do.
I wouldn't say Mr. McGinty's a bad guy. He just really likes his vests.
Well, yes, that's again getting back to the issue.
So tell it to me straight, Doc. It's not looking good for GMUC 1K EpsilonCon next year, is it?
Short answer is no.
If we did have it, how many people do you think could safely be there for it?
2 people.
Really? Only 2 people?
That's it.
This is making me sad. Let's talk about Mr. McGinty's vest addiction again to help cheer me up.
It was first discovered in 1976.
Interesting. All right, well, is there anybody you'd like to say thank you to before we wrap it up here?
Physicians, the nurses.
Oh, it's very nice of you to say, Dr. Fauci, and they definitely deserve our thank you, but do you really think any of them are actually watching this right now? I mean, it's a huge waste of time. I mean, really, is anybody watching this?
Yeah, the CDC is watching, the NIH is watching, a lot of groups are watching.
Well, that's concerning. All right, well, I'll tell you what, Dr. Fauci, I gotta get going. I told Mr. McGinty I would actually help him dry clean all of his vests.
That costs a lot of money.
Yeah, you're telling me. I just hope we don't run through the world's water supply trying to get them all cleaned.
The world does fear it.
Very true. Well, Dr. Fauci, it was nice chatting with you.
Same here.
Well, what do you think about that, Mr. Zelensky?
That was awesome.
Pretty impressive that I was able to secure that interview, score that interview with Dr. Fauci.
Impressed.
That was real, too, I'll have you know.
Through the script here.
We're getting there. Hey, we're getting there. This is a long episode. This is like a Avengers Endgame length of a show. No, I won't. No, it's no spoilers. No spoilers. I don't know what. Snap your fingers, right? Oh my! I feel like we're really. This is really going well so far. I think, don't you?
Yeah,
Well. I think it's going pretty good. I mean, there's no live crowds, so there's no way to know the feedback. People could just be falling asleep or skipping through this entirely. I guess I don't know.
I got nothing else to do. Beautiful day on a Saturday. So.
No, it's true. That's true.
Whoa. Hold on. Time. Guys, enough. Mr. B, Mr. Z, anybody else that's creating this production, time out. Time out. This is enough. I'm the only one here at school. We're not even in school and you're still wasting time. This is too much time wasting. Too much time wasting has to stop. Knock it off. Done. Cut production. Done.
Oh boy, I knew this was going to happen. Oh.
How did he get in here?
Hey, who knows? Who knows with him? We need some help. Can someone help us? Anyone out there? Can anyone out there help us?
Hey, Mr. B.
Edward!
Edward? Edward Kuntz? Is that you? How did you get in this production? What?
Perfect. Oh, Edward. Oh, thank you for showing up, Edward. It's good to see you. Hey, could you help us out a little bit? We need a little help here.
Let me handle this one.
Edward, and what do you think that you're going to do about this? You can't control any of this. This is all just a bunch of time wasting. Really? Are you sure? Okay. All right. Go right ahead and try, Edward. Whatever you say.
Mr. McGinty, we're not wasting too much time.
Well, now that... I guess you're right. I guess we aren't wasting that much time.
That is all.
Yep. That is all.
Move along.
Okay, go ahead. Move along now. Move along.
Thanks, Edward. That was great. Jedi mind trick. Awesome. Thank you.
Perfect. So that's what we needed.
Boy, that's one thing I'm not going to miss when I go to the middle school.
Oh, well, all this time stuck at home. I don't know about you and you guys out there, but I'm starting to try some different things, get some new hobbies.
Yeah, it's good to do some different hobbies at your house, I'd say.
But enough about me. You know who actually has been spending some time doing some new hobbies? Chef Tony sent me a video.
Did he?
About what he's been doing. He's trying to, prove the business, so he's taking some math classes. So he started a new little segment here called Cooking Math with Chef Tony.
Wow, let's take a look.
Okay, 17. We got a gnocchi dinner with Italian dressing. Okay, boys and girls, welcome to Chef Tony's newest segment called the Cooking the Math with a Chef Tony. Boys and girls, Chef Tony gonna teach you how to learn some math. Chef Tony been very busy over the quarantine learning this math and making the pizza. And Kamala and Kelsey, Castellini, whoever that is, they helping too. Okay, but boys and girls, Chef Tony, he's not gonna use Chef Tony's a good pizza. He's gonna use a Big Daddy's pizza. How does a rock taste like cardboard? Chef, okay, we got more, okay, 43, we got 4 pizzas, 4 pizzas right here. Come on and take the pizzas, okay. Boys and girls, we got a pizza here, okay. Look, there's a 6 slices of pizza, okay. And then we got a toppings, we got a pepperoni. Finici, sit down. Okay, we got peppers. Okay, we got a mushrooms. Okay, mamma mia, we got a lots of toppings. Look at all these. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Oh, it probably goes up to 30 toppings. Okay, and then we put them on. We got a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, we got lots of toppings. Now you can count, boys and girls. We got a pizza right here. Oh, mamma mia, finicky, we don't eat those. Those are for the customers, mamma mia. Okay, boys and girls, that has been a Cooking Math with Chef Tony. Arrivederci. 21, Stamali. Arrivederci. Have a great summer.
Wow, very informative. Wow, he's a smart pizza. Okay.
I love pizza.
Well, you know, pizza's great, but you know, Oreos. You've ever eaten an Oreo?
Those are good too.
I wouldn't know. I have type 1 diabetes, but they are good. But hobbies at home, you know, she's already been on the show once, Roxy Morgan, but she actually sent a video because she came up with a really interesting way to eat an Oreo. And I'd like to share that right now.
Have you ever, been tired of getting your fingers wet when you get an Oreo in milk? Well, this is what I learned on YouTube. How to not get your fingers wet. Like this. Not wet.
Wow, if I could eat Oreos, I would do that. I would do that if I could, but
Come on, you can have one.
don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Just
Mr.
not the double stuff. Single. Steady, thin.
I'm calling Gary.
Gary Z.
I'm calling Gary Z, and he's going to help me out with this.
You need to laugh. You know.
You need to laugh.
You need to hear a joke or something. So
Yeah.
we have another special segment
That's it.
that was sent to me.
Okay.
The Anipause.
The Anipause. Oh, I like them. They're great.
They're funny. They're jokesters, funny people.
They
so
are.
they started a new segment, kind of inspired by jokes with Joe and Jaden.
I guess,
They're
yeah.
Off doing that at the middle school.
I assume.
But this one is called Jokes of Wisdom
Oh.
with the Anipause.
Let's take a look.
Take a look at this.
Thank you for teaching me the definition of plethora. It means a lot.
You see, teachers, where are your trophies? It's okay. We promise not to show your mantle.
You're like a diamond in the rough. Oh wait, that's me. Thanks for polishing me up a bit.
What do you get when you cross a teacher with the calculator? Someone you can always count on.
I have this unusual feeling. If it isn't indigestion, it must be gratitude. Mr. Valentine, this is for you. Why was music class so hard? Too many notes. Thanks, UC teachers. You're the best. And thank you for taking us through these hard times with COVID-19.
Thank you for helping us through this amazing year, even though it got cut short. Stay safe, UC.
Oh man, wow, that was great. I feel inspired, but also kind of humored as well. Inspired but humored.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do at your house, Miss Lizzie. You know, earlier this year, before this all went down and everything changed forever, there was actually a contest from the Today Show I don't know if I ever told you about this or not. One of my little guilty pleasures. You know, they were having a contest because in Japan, they are releasing, well they were, I guess they still are, who knows anymore what's happening, but they were going to be having Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios in Japan. And you could have won a trip to that. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a fairly big Nintendo fan. And they asked if you could send in a video, you could potentially get picked to go to this. So, one day back in January, it was a weekend, this is what I did on my weekend, which says more about me than I think I'd like to admit. I put together a little video to try to win a trip to Japan to Super Nintendo World. You want to take a look at it?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's take a look. Let's watch it. Oh, hello. I didn't hear you come in. You know, people ask me sometimes what it is about Nintendo that I love so much, and there's just so many things that I could list. So here we go. NES, Super NES, N64, GameCube, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo Switch, Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, Game Boy Micro, Nintendo DS, Nintendo DS Lite, Nintendo DSi, Nintendo DSi XL, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo 3DS XL, new Nintendo 3DS. Not enough? Well, how about some games? How about some NES games? Super NES games, Wii games, Wii Games Summer 2010 coin card where my friend and I won our division at the King of Prussia Mall. Look it up, it's true. And all these other games I didn't feel like unpacking. Still not enough? Okay, how about some peripherals? How about a Rumble Pack, Transfer Pack, Expansion Pack, Game Boy Camera, Game Boy Printer, Super Game Boy, Super Nintendo Mouse and Mouse Pad, Super Scope 6, NES Power Pad, NES Zapper, Wii Wheel, Wii Speak, Wii Balance Board, Donkey Kong Battle Controllers, E-Reader, E-Reader Mario Party e-card game. What, you still want more? Okay. Nintendo Labo Variety Kit, Nintendo Labo Robot Kit, Nintendo Labo Vehicle Kit, Nintendo Labo VR Kit, this folder I found, Robotic Operating Buddy, NES Classic Edition, Super NES Classic Edition, Mario and Friends pin badges. Why, you're still not satisfied? You want more? Okay, well, I don't have to do this, but here we go. Virtual Boy, a complete deck of Nintendo trading cards and stickers, this off-brand Mario plush, Nintendo Golf Ball, this picture of me outside the Nintendo of America headquarters right by Washington. Follow me. Donkey Kong Arcade, Popeye Arcade, Mario Brothers Arcade. Look, Nintendo has given me so much in my life. Unforgettable memories, friendships to last a lifetime, and literally thousands of hours of entertainment. So on Wednesday, February 19th, New York City, all I'm asking is for a chance to win that trip to Universal Studios in Osaka, Japan, to Super Nintendo World so I can finally play the game that I've been practicing my whole life for. Oh my. Well, I didn't win. I didn't win because I didn't realize that it was actually a contest for children. So I did not win. I didn't get picked.
Probably good you didn't win.
Well, I wouldn't be going anyway because you can't go. So I guess really, I still lost. I lost.
Got your hopes up and...
I lost. Regardless of how you think about it, I still lost. Oh my. Oh my. And you know what? Being at home is it's fun. I love it. But there's one thing I don't love, and it's the fact that well, look at me. You look at me.
I'm glad I'm not looking at you.
Thank you. That was really nice of you to say. I have had this hat on because my hair looks horrible, as you saw back in that Dr. Fauci interview, and that was like a month ago. So imagine what this looks like now. It's horrible. I look terrible. In fact, I was disturbed the other day because I was outside taking a walk, and my wife actually got a little footage of me walking outside. You want to take a look at that?
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Wow. You don't look so good.
No, that was real. I was in our backyard.
That's scary.
It is. It will haunt your dreams. I need a haircut. Actually, Gwen Schlegel. Glenn, if you're watching, Gwen, can you please call your aunt and tell her I need a haircut? Please, I'm begging you. Gwen Schlegel, if you are listening, beg with me. Mr. Zing, please beg with me. Will you beg with me? I need you to help me here. Beg.
Me?
Yes, please beg.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you. Gwen. Call your Aunt Kara.
Call Kara.
Call her, please. Hey, gorgeous. I don't look gorgeous anymore. I look grotesque, is what I look.
Skype her, Teams her, Zoom her, whatever.
Any way you can call her, please do that. Oh my, it's nice being at home, but it is nice to get out. For instance, like for a haircut. But wouldn't it be nice to get back to school, Mr. Zelensky?
Oh man, I would love to go to school and go talk to the people in charge over there.
I would too. I think, you know what? Why talk about it? Let's just do it. Why don't we talk to who's making the big decisions. Let's talk to who's in charge. Let's talk to who's making all the tough decisions, solving all the problems.
Mr. McGinty, right?
Not Mr. McGinty, you silly goose. We're not talking about Mr. McGinty. We're going to talk to Mrs. Zug, Mrs. Yanson, Mrs. Lindsay. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hey. You know, we wanted to... How are you? We miss you, too. Look, here's Mr. Zelensky. Oh, look, that's so...
there they are.
Reunited, and it feels so good. How is it going at Union Canal? Oh, my gosh, you're in the office, aren't you?
We're very, very busy here. We took a few minutes out to talk to you guys.
It looks like it. It's like you don't even have the TV on. What are you guys doing?
Making copies.
Making copies.
Organizing. Taking care of everything. Not Mr. McGinty. We're doing
So nothing's really changed, is what you're saying. It's the same as it's always been for you guys.
Yep, that's right.
Wow, that's incredible. Hey, now, I gotta ask you, who do you miss more, Mr. Zelensky or me? You can be honest. You can be brutally honest here.
That's a tough one.
No, it's not.
Well, I don't know. I don't think we can decide on that. You're both so important to us, we're not sure.
Oh, isn't that sweet, Mr.
It's
Zelensky?
probably not possible to miss you, Mr. B, because you're usually never found.
That's true. I'm usually in my room editing, so I'm not too integral to the community of the school. But hey, so what's going on? Do you have anything fun to show us in the office? Anything cool? Anything new?
Not really.
No. Okay, that's good.
Lost and Found box. Still here.
Ooh, Lost and Found box. Oh, yearbook. Look, Mr. Zelensky, your yearbook's there.
Yeah, I know what they look like.
Hey, you made them. Yes, you did a great job. Oh my.
Everybody.
Well, you know, we miss you too, but I gotta say, you know, this is really taking me back. This is making me remember all those. Oh, what are those sanitizing wipes?
Yep, we have these at all times.
Are they for sale? I need some.
Oh yeah, you can buy them.
You're jacking up the price. That's great. That's capitalism's working, guys. It's working right here. Hey, you know, I feel like we're really wasting time here, and you know what? It makes me want to do one last memory to waste a lifetime. What do you guys say?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, do you have one? You know, we've done so many. Is there anything that, you know, one of the three of you would like to see?
What do you guys think? Do you remember anything that was really good about?
There's not too much good in the show. It's mostly just a waste.
Yeah. The tribute. What about the good old cheese sandwich?
The plain old cheese sandwich. Oh.
Yeah, we missed that.
That tribute, I miss it too. You know, can we go back and you guys want to take a look at it one more time for old time's sake?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at it. The plain old cheese sandwich tribute. Never seen such an egregious display of flossing, but speaking of egregious displays, one thing that happened earlier this year, the plain old cheese sandwich is no longer with us. It really should. Rest in pieces. But this is the official goodbye to the plain old cheese sandwich by our office staff, helped by Mrs. Boyer there at the front.
Very sad.
Look at these.
Sad,
look
sad.
solemn, somber, but dignified.
Yes.
Dignified and making me hungry. I do like cheese sandwiches as well. But really, this is a sad one, guys. And as you can tell by the crying poster there,
that is a sad, sad day.
Oh, it is a sad day. It's been sad days ever since they banned the plain old cheese sandwich. I don't know why they did that. I don't know what made them think that was a good idea. Oh, such a treasured moment. It was such a treasured moment. Oh, wow. Oh, it was so treasured. What a treasured moment that was. Oh, you know, it was so nice chatting with you. You know, if you guys could keep doing what you're doing and keep our school running, you know, in spite of Mr. McGinty, that'd be great. We would really appreciate it. We appreciate it all year long. We appreciate it now more than ever. Gotta get back to work, okay? Boss man's cracking down. Well, hey, thanks. It was good seeing you guys. Bye. Bye. See ya. Oh, wasn't that fun?
That was nice.
That was so fun. I miss being in school. I miss the plain old cheese sandwich, don't you?
I miss everything about Union Canal.
I miss things too. You know, it makes me, it's time is fleeting, don't you think? Moments like these are just fleeting, Mr. Zelensky.
Go on. Yeah.
They are. Well, they are. But you know, I just gotta say, it makes me think towards the future. It makes me wonder, what does the future hold? What's in the future? If only we could know somehow.
I think I have a way.
We have a magic 8-ball?
I used to.
Do you have a Ouija board?
Ouija board, those are scary. I'm not using that.
Is your dog telling you right now and you speak dog? You don't. Oh, hey.
I think he's trying to say he's hungry.
Okay, well that's more the present than the future, but
Something about bacon?
no, I think that'd be Sam. Hopefully Sam doesn't pick up on this and start barking.
I can't. No, it's not coming through.
Well, you know, maybe there is someone we could ask about the future. You know, we do have a few people on the show that know about the future. Maybe we could ask somebody. In fact, maybe we could ask something. You know who I'm talking about? You know who I mean?
I have a couple guesses. Yeah, definitely.
Who do you think? I'm going to let it up to you. See if you can read the script.
I had a run-in one time.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing laser tag, and there was this man, this boy that were there.
Well,
dressed in all silver.
Yeah. You think he might have something to say?
He might.
Well, then you know what?
Touch with him.
I think we can. How about we take a look at the latest installment of Captain Future Boy.
Captain Future Boy and the Canine Kings of Dogs Isley. In a world 3,000 years in the future, dogs reign supreme. But can one boy, who also happens to be a captain from the future, take things back for the human race and save the galaxy? Well, let's find out on Captain Future Boy and the Canine Kings of Dogs Isley.
Oh, hey, good morning, Union Canal family. It's me, Captain Future Boy. Right now, I'm hiding from the Robo-Dogs, and boy, I'd love to be able to tell you what next year looks like, but I'm just not sure. Right now, I'm trying to evade the Robo-Dogs, and I've got these parts for the time control modulator that I need in order to prevent the current timeline from manifesting itself in the future, and that's your future. But I really can't tell you what the future holds next year, next week, next month, until I can put this together. Boy, I think we're all in trouble. Wait, I hear them. I hear them coming. Run, I'm gonna try to piece this. Do your best. Try your best, live your best life. Follow your dreams, follow your goals. Union Canal, you've got this. This summer, seize the day, carpe diem. This is Captain Future Boy, out.
What harrowing adventures await our intrepid adventurer? Can Captain Future Boy escape the clutches of these paws of evil? Find out next time on Captain Future Boy and the Canine Kings of Dogs Isley.
All right, well, that was interesting. Okay, hey, you know who else might know about the future? We have a lot of very prescient characters on the show, Mr. Zelensky, and one of them isn't just prescient, he's also gigantic. And he's all-knowing. He is the gigantic, all-knowing pumpkin. See what he has to say about the future. Maybe he can help us out.
It is I, the gigantic, all-knowing pumpkin. What, you thought I was still out in that dumpster? Well, no dumpster can contain me. For I know all. I see all. Why, I even know that later Kelsey Zelensky will win a Wensky Award. And what? You want to know about next school year? You want to know what the future holds? Well, then get ready. Because next year... Mr. Bear, not again!
What are you doing?
Well, I thought I took that to the dumpster. Well, how'd you go again?
Oh, no, Mr. Baylor, please! Please, I just got out of that dumpster! Mr. Baylor, please! Please don't take me! Help me! Help me!
Oh my. Well, he got out of that dumpster once. I guess he can try to get out again. Good luck. Good luck, gigantic all-knowing pumpkin.
Well, that didn't work out so well.
No, it didn't.
You know who does know the future and can predict the future actually pretty accurately?
Meteorologists.
No, I said accurately.
Oh, accurately. Sorry, I misheard that.
That would be our own Madame Falcone.
Oh, did she send in a video?
She's been busy, so.
Well, let's ask Madame Falcone.
From her sunny home in Florida that she and Jimmy spend the winter months in for part of the year, but this year it's been longer because of, the pandemic. This is Madame Falcone.
Good morning, Union Canal. This is Madame Falcone, and I'm happy to be here. Why, that nice Mr. Bridenstine asked if I could look into my crystal ball and see maybe some of the things that have been going on lately, and maybe be able to tell some of the things that might be coming up in the future, too. So I'm going to look and see what I can find. I'm seeing darkness. I see a lot of clouds. It's awfully dark. Well, Jimmy, thank you. That sure helped a lot. I really appreciate that. That makes things brighter. You sit down and you can help me. Look here in the crystal. We're going to look into the future and see what we can see.
Boy.
Now the first thing I'm seeing a lot of typographical errors. There's just bad grammar and poor punctuation, and I'm seeing bad spelling, and it keeps happening and happening. What do you think that's?
It might be that everybody's on a computer.
Well, that could be.
And they're learning how to use it.
That's right. Maybe not everything has spell checker, or they don't get it right into.
Maybe in the future it'll be better.
I hope so. I certainly hope so. Get the kids back in the classroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what else do I see? Oh, I'm seeing some poor wardrobe choices. Do you know I'm seeing a lot of pajamas and bare feet and snuggies, and people are in these things all day long.
Oh, at school. Oh, they're at home.
They're at home. That's why.
That's why.
And even I'm seeing some adults, and they're wearing sports coats. But then they have shorts on and bare feet.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe those are the teachers. I don't know. That might be the teachers. I don't know. Okay, now let's see what. And there's a lot of people going with no sleeves. I don't see any sleeves. There's sort of like those vests that Mr. McGinty wears. Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think
that's Mr. McGinty?
Okay,
yeah.
maybe he's setting a fashion trend.
Yeah, he's trying.
He's trying.
I don't think it's working, but he's trying.
But he is trying. That's good. That is good. And I'm seeing somebody playing golf, and they're hitting the ball, and it goes whoosh, bunk, and it goes right in the sand trap. And
I see that.
Yeah, and then they're hitting it again, and it goes splash, and then it goes right in the water.
I see that too.
What do you think is up with that?
That's Mr. McGinty again.
Oh.
Yeah, the golfer he's wearing a vest.
Oh, well,
and he's in the water.
Yeah, that's Mr. McGinty.
Yeah, and he's crying because he lost so many golf balls.
That is sad. That is sad. But we should probably try to get a more overall picture of Union Canal.
Yeah,
so
let's look at the whole school.
Let's try to see maybe in the future of what we're going to see. There I'm seeing the school, but you know what? I'm seeing higher water bills than last year. You know why that is? It's because of people washing their hands more.
Oh, that's right.
They're washing and that's a good thing.
They do it for 20 seconds.
20 seconds. You can
sing
sing happy birthday
That's
twice.
it.
Yes. That's
Well,
good.
that's good.
Well, that's okay. That's okay that they're doing that. So that's wonderful that they are doing that. Now let me see what now. Now I'm seeing some happy staff members, and you know why they're happy?
Why are they?
Because Mr. McGinney's passing around stickies that his wife, Mrs.
Oh,
McGinney,
Mrs.
made.
Sticky. I heard so much about them.
I know.
Maybe someday, maybe we could get a sticky.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That would be very nice. I would enjoy that
But
a
for
lot.
the whole staff.
For the whole staff. Oh, that is not, and that makes them happy.
Yeah,
that sure
that'll
does.
make
That sure
Yeah,
does.
that'll be neat.
Yes, and now I'm seeing fall in-service day with all the staff. And there's Mr. McGinney again, and he's passing around pizza. Pizza for everybody.
He bought pizza for everybody.
He did, and he said,
He is-
"Money's no object. Money's no
That's
object."
Mr. McGinty.
Yeah, but
Money's no object.
I think he sort of got a discount from Chef Tony and Big Daddy. I think that maybe helped.
That'll make him happy.
That'll make him happy,
And his
and the
wallet
staff is
happy.
happy. That'll make that everybody
Everybody be
will be happy. Okay, now I'm seeing the students in the hallways, and they're waving, and they're so happy to be back in school again and see their friends.
Yeah. They're waving from 6 feet.
That's right.
Yeah,
They are
keeping
keeping
their
that
distance.
social distance is a
Yeah,
new
they're
term we
learning.
have now. Social distance, and
Good.
that is another good thing. That is
That
very
is
good.
good.
And now they're going into the classroom and they're seeing their teachers,
Oh,
and
they're happy.
they are so happy. And now they're getting their homework assignments, and they're taking tests, and well, maybe they're not real happy about the tests. Maybe I don't know. No, maybe that's not quite as happy. But they are glad to be
Recess.
back. Recess is happy. That's happy. Social distance. Keep apart. That's for sure. Now let me see. Oh my! Now I'm seeing celebrations, and look at all those people. What? They're the Union Canal parents, and they are celebrating. They are so happy their students are back in school again, and they are.
I hear them.
I hear them. Yes, look at that. They are so happy.
I think they're happy to have their children back in school.
Out of the house and back in school.
Yes,
Happy days are here again. I think
my.
that is a
It
wonderful
looks
thing to
great.
see.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Way to go, Union Canal.
Oh my, it's so hazy right now. Who knows what the future is going to be? Who knows what next year is going to look like?
Who knows what tomorrow will be?
Who knows what today will bring? Who knows what's going to, an hour from now will bring? I don't know. But you know what?
Getting hungry for lunch, so maybe an hour would be.
That would actually be pretty good. I'm actually a little hungry too. I didn't eat breakfast yet. There is someone who, just when you think back on this year, 10 years from now, in the future, when you look back on this year, there's probably just one thing you could say to sum up this year. And it's, well, I think our own correspondent, Barbara Walter, said it best. Barbara?
This is 2020.
Yep. This is 2020. This is 2020. This is 2020.
Can't be over soon.
You can't. Yeah, well, it is. It is 2020. Oh my! This is the part of the show that always makes me a little sad. It's fun to look towards the future, but it's also nice to look towards the past. And some of our students who were here with us this year, they've moved. They moved throughout the year. In fact, some of them even moved after we went home for the year back in March. And we like to take a time right now to remember all their contributions and their contributions, I can't think of another word right now, for Good Morning Union Canal. Let's take a look at this highlight reel. Oh my. That was nice. That was nice. We miss you guys. We miss you guys.
We do.
Miss you guys.
Wonder if they miss us.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Let's move on.
let's move on. Yeah, that's getting awkward. Let's move on.
Let's cheer it up a little bit.
Let's cheer it up. Can we please cheer it up?
No, we always have some awards to give out this time of the year.
We do.
For,
We do.
all those students and their contributions
Yes.
and their
I know where you're going with this.
to the show.
Thank you for mocking me.
Let's head on with the Wensky Awards.
The Wensky Awards!
We're doing them, right? We have those.
Well, you know what? Not only do we have them, we have a title card for it. Alright, so who's getting the first one here, Mr. Zelinsky?
All right, first Wensky Award is someone who I worked together.
You did?
This year, very closely.
Okay.
During the UC is that how I say it?
We know what you're talking about. We got you.
I did on the checks I got for doing that. I didn't take notice of.
Oh,
so
you got.
anyway,
Oh, I didn't get paid. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, Future Judge Judy Award.
Oh.
That's what we're calling this one, and that's going to go to Adina Lentz.
Thank you, Mr. B, for giving me this Wensky Award.
All right, congratulations, Adina. Well, I have an award too, actually. It's for the Guest Judge Judy Award. We had a few guest judges on The Masked Youth Singer that joined you and Adina, and one of them just so happened to be related to Adina. It's Darcy Hurst.
Thank you, Mr. B, for this Wensky Award.
Oh, congratulations, Darcy. Hey, we got another Future Guest Judge Judy Award.
Another?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember this, but our own Miralee Zayas, she was a guest judge.
Thank you for my Wensky Award, Mr. B. I'm very happy. I hope everyone's doing okay in these troubled times. Stay safe and make it a great one, you see.
Oh, congratulations, Miralee. Enjoy that Wensky Award. Oh, my. Another very prestigious award that we have from the Wensky Awards is Best Use of a Lizard. And this is an award that's going to go to a student who used a lizard in a very creative way to actually already win an award for using the lizard. So he's going to... It's hard to think about. Regardless, our winner of Best Use of a Lizard, Gavin Keogh. Gavin, congratulations on your win for No Shave November, and for that, Gavin unfortunately couldn't send a video because he's actually started his own lizard farm, is what I'm to understand. I assume that's true. I read it on Facebook, so it's true, I think.
Oh, good. Well, hey, Gavin has a brother.
He does.
And I want to honor his brother, Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis.
Elvis Keogh with the special Wensky Award.
What Wensky Award's he going to get?
Well, I think you can probably guess here. He is winning the award for Most Polite Rock Star.
Oh, Elvis.
I don't think we have a video from Elvis, too, but he did send in a message here.
Oh, what'd he say? Can you find it?
He said, thank you very much.
He did. Thank you. That sounds just like Elvis. He is a polite young man, polite rock star. Oh, we got another Wensky Award. You want to do another one? Let's do another one, whether you want to or not. Our next Wensky Award is most likely to pursue litigation over this award. And if you're a kid, you probably don't know what litigation means. And if you're an adult, maybe you do. Hopefully you have never experienced that. But in any event, our winner for most likely to pursue litigation over this award is our own Terry Lewis as Johnny Relish. Oh my. Well, Johnny actually sent in a video. Johnny sent in a video, a special congratulatory video from Johnny Relish. Let's take a look at that.
Hi, I'm Johnny Relish, and I'm really grateful to accept this Wensky Award, and thank you to all of my clients.
Wow, he's got a lot of clients, I think. He's still wheeling and dealing, regardless of what else is happening in the world.
Oh, he's a busy guy. All right, anyway, let's move on. I have more awards to give out.
Let's do another one.
Yeah. This award is for the most hospitable.
Most hospitable. Most hospitable.
That is going to Alyssa Cypher.
Oh, Betty from Haas's.
That's right, exactly. No video from Alyssa. I think I heard that she has to work a double shift, so she's
double shift
right now.
Oh, Haas's is hospitality.
It's down there, but
well, it's I think buffets are open. Again, why aren't they? Smorgasbords, they're all open again.
I wish they were.
Well, I know you do. All right, our next one, a very important award. It's the Nepotism Award.
What's that?
I wouldn't just tell anybody this, Mr. Zelinsky, but I like it, so I'll tell you. The Nepotism Award is an award that we give to someone who is directly related to one of us. And this award goes to none other.
Sam? Get one.
No, Sam doesn't. He doesn't. Well, who knows? Maybe he'll get one later for May May-dness. But this Nepotism Award for the Wensky Awards is going to none other than Kelsey Zelinsky.
Oh.
Congratulations, Kelsey.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You got that.
Sweetie.
Oh, isn't that nice? How about another one?
We check the script here.
Check it.
Oh, we do have more.
Oh, good.
This is a special one. I like this award.
Yeah.
The most motivational new character.
I think you mispronounced that. I think.
Do you get it? Do you get it?
Is there a? I don't know. Do I? Am I supposed to?
Whatever. Okay. Let's just give it out. Jenna Meyer.
Oh, Jenna. Moo like a cow, like motivational like a cow. That's silly. You're silly. Well, we have one more Wensky Award, and this is the Friendliest Award in Town Award. And this award, well, there's not really else to say. It's going to Braden Miller. Now, Braden, congratulations, but actually, this just wouldn't be a special episode without my main man and yours. So let's say hello to Billy Cleaver, the friendliest kid in town.
He bought his grandma a gingham gown cause he's the friendliest kid in town.
That's me.
Hey there, Billy. Anything you'd like to say about your award?
I love Benchy Awards. I think everybody should get one. Gross!
That wasn't very nice. It wasn't very nice at all. Okay, let's keep going. Wensky Awards are great. Let's move on. Fifth graders. Now, I've been asking for a few weeks for fifth grade to send in videos, and we have one, and we're going to show it right now. From Mackenzie Rail. Let's take a look. Goodbye from Mackenzie.
Hi everyone, I will miss everyone so much. I will miss all the teachers, and I want to say a big thanks to the fifth grade teachers for being there and supporting us when we are at school. I will miss everyone so much. Bye!
Mackenzie. Nice Hogwarts banner. My wife would be proud. My wife would be proud.
What's Hogwarts?
Oh boy. If you don't know, I'm not telling you. Now, another sad moment in our show, but maybe it's
only sad moments.
I know, it's sad. It's sad. Life is sad sometimes. But that's okay. We have a tribute because we've had some students on our show over the past however many years really make some excellent contributions. And we'd like to take a moment now to recognize them. Let's take a look.
You can play the game and you can act out the part, though you know it was
Now to contestant number 5, Braylon Beard. Well, hello. I don't have a beard, but I guess I can't stop believing. Goodbye.
The master of the WWBB is Braylon Beard. What about us? We can't show me no greatness. Yes. Oh, Braylon Beard. Not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. My silence worked for hours.
I guess good luck to everybody.
Boys and girls, come on in. This is a Calzolini. Calzolini is a manure helper. Chef Tony's finally getting some sleep at night. Wave to the boys and girls, Calzolini. Say hello, Calzolini. A large stromboli, boys and girls, Chef Tony and Calzolini here with the pizza for you. Oh, Calzolini, you must wear your hat. We don't want to get hairs in the food. Mamma mia, okay. Chef Tony Calzolini, you give it an hour of yummy pizza. Let's go.
I'm not done with you yet. Ow!
Chef Tony Calzolini, let's go. We gotta get work.
Yeah, let's hope no one gets fired.
Isn't that right, Kelsey?
Yep. See you next Tuesday night at Texas Roadhouse. Howdy, partners! Aren't you talking about Texas Roadhouse? Well, sure, I'm excited more than Coyote and the Bunny Chain. You! Did one of you city slickers say Texas Roadhouse? These aren't bingo numbers. They're Hershey Kisses. Exposed. I just exposed them. I exposed them. Ow! Let me. I want to buy that Lucky Charms box for this pot of gold. No. Hey! Robert! Show up? Well, shoot! You better show up on Tuesday night right at Texas Roadhouse, or else I'll be mad at that rattlesnake in a laundry basket. You hear me? What does that even mean? I got something big here. Here it comes. A cow? Well, cow, looks like you're in the menu tonight, Texas Roadhouse. Anything you'd like to say before I bring you back? You? Sure thing. Wow, James Meyer. Okay, Ron. Good morning and welcome to a special Cyber Family edition of
Good Morning Union Canal.
Hey, Joe.
I think that's every time.
Don't bring your pet to school.
And this is the bad smile, right?
The weather forecast today is cloudy of to meatballs. Make it a great one.
I'm trying, Kristen.
That's unfortunate. Well, thanks Dad and Mosley for all the cybers here at Good Morning Union Canal. I'm Nick. I'm Julia.
I'm Dad.
I'm Hannah. I'm Nathan. And I'm Eli. I'm Jason.
Reminding you to build a better me or a better cyber. Have a great day. All right.
Good job, Mom.
He's in first grade and he's 6 years old. His name is Edward Kuntz. Edward, welcome. Oh, you're welcome.
Yuck! Oh, yuck! Gross! That isn't great! This stuff is gross.
What was I thinking with that milk?
Edward, I think I've lost all feeling in my jaw.
Who's talking? I think I'm going blind. Hello?
I was a little worried at first.
Edward! Where are my plants?
Right here.
Oh! He fell into the cloning machine.
Like my new vest? And that's all there is to it. That doesn't seem right. Oh well.
Congratulations, all you guys. Congratulations. Let's take a look at all of them with their awards.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Keith.
And you, see. We are so proud to receive our awards and look forward to 6 more years of GMUC once we enroll Mosley next year in the kindergarten.
I'm not going if there are no treats.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. This is okay, close enough to Mrs. Wensky.
All right, we are really going to miss you guys, and don't be a stranger. If we're back at school next year, you can come back too. But if we're not back, then I guess you probably shouldn't come back either. But come back sometime. We would really like to see you. Now, it's not just students who are leaving, Mr. Zielinski. There are other people leaving as well. Yes. In fact, we have one teacher this year who is retiring.
Hey, Mr. B.
Oh, hey, extra crispy Mrs. Regal. What's up? What's up?
Well, I might not be retiring, but I won't be coming back to UC next year.
Oh, no. I'm really sorry to hear that. I didn't know you weren't coming back.
Yeah, I know. Me too. But it was really great being able to work with the 4th graders and the 4th grade teachers, too.
Yeah, I bet it was. Hey, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Well, you said you're not coming back to Union Canal next year.
Yeah, you're right. I won't.
But you only taught online.
So, what's your point?
Well, if you weren't at Union Canal this year, then how aren't you coming back? All right, well, going back to what I was saying, we actually do have one retiring teacher this year. And, I'm being handed a bulletin here. Oh, it was not blank. It actually has a note on it. This says, we actually have a special message coming in from Miss Wolf. Hey, Miss Wolf.
Hey, everyone. It's Miss Wolf.
So what's up? Why did you want to be in the season finale here? What's going on?
Well, actually, I thought there was something I should probably share. I will not be coming back to UC next year.
You're not?
No.
You're not coming back?
You're in my hallway.
There. It's all right, Mr. Zielinski and Mr. Bridenstine. Everything will be okay.
Oh, that's not fair. How can you come back? I mean, no. Oh, it's not fair.
Hey, pull yourselves together, you two.
Okay, you're right. Sorry. Go ahead. Say what you want. Say what you would like.
I wanted to say goodbye to my 2nd grade class. We had so many great memories this year, and I'm so proud of you. Also to the teachers at Union Canal, I'll miss you very much. And who knows, maybe next year I'll be a surprise guest on the morning announcements. As always, make it a great one, UC. Bye.
All right, Miss Wolf, we'll miss you too. We didn't realize you were going too. But we'll miss you, Miss Wolf. Don't be a stranger, okay? If we're back, you can come back too. But if we're not back, you shouldn't come back either. Okay, now getting back to what I was trying to say, we do have one teacher who is retiring this year.
You're not just saying that now.
This is real now. We do have one teacher who's retiring, and it is our very own Mrs. Wrestler.
Oh.
Mrs. Wrestler is retiring, and Mrs. Wrestler had a video that she...
Hey, yo, cut the music!
Oh, brother, now what?
All right, pipe down, pipsqueak. Now, Big Easy and I got something to say. We got a bone to pick with this show. Ain't that right, champ? That's right. Your three-time UCW Flyweight champion has been working out non-stop. He has been tearing it up. And yet, you want to talk to Mrs. Wrestler? Well, why talk to Mrs. Wrestler when you can talk to Mr. Wrestler? The only wrestler that matters. Ain't that right, champ? I don't see Mrs. Wrestler hanging around with a title belt around her shoulder. Do you, champ? I don't even see Mrs. Wrestler getting past the first round in GNUC May May-dness. Not that that even matters. It's a hoax. It's a phony contest as it is. But you know what? I got one more thing to say, and this is going...
Hey, Big Easy.
Mrs. Wrestler!
Oh, Mrs. Wrestler, what are you doing here?
You know what? Here's a news flash. The world doesn't revolve around you. So, why don't you let another wrestler talk for a minute, okay?
Yeah, well, all right, take it easy, Mr. Bell. Take it easy, okay? Champ, we gotta get going. We got autograph signing to get to down at the VFW, right? That's right. Yeah, come on, champ. Let's get out of here.
Wow, Mrs. Wrestler, you really handled him very well. I'm very impressed. Mrs. Wrestler, the floor is yours.
Do you know how when something is changing in your life, you can feel happy and sad at the same time? Well, that's how I'm feeling, and it's a bittersweet feeling. The big change for me is that after more than 15 years teaching ESL at Union Canal, I'm retiring this June. I'm happy because that will give me more time with my family, my husband, children, extended family, and especially with my 18-month-old grandson, Rowan. I'll have more time for friends, for travel, reading, which I love, long walks, volunteering, cultural opportunities, and on and on. But I'm also sad about this change because I loved teaching here. And it was the best match of my career. I often told my friends and family that this job, this teaching ESL here, uses the best of me. And I'm going to miss so much of it, and you. I'm glad for this chance to thank everyone for these wonderful years at Union Canal. Thank you, Mr. B. First of all, my students made each day unique and rewarding. I loved working with students in all the grades from kindergarten through 5th and over several years, and celebrating their progress as they became more proficient in English and then consequently in their academic subjects. I also had amazing colleagues here. The 2nd grade team adopted me from the beginning, giving me belonging on a team. And over the years, as we shared students, I was privileged to collaborate with and get to know almost all the teachers and develop deep friendships. Mr. McGinty was always encouraging of me and supportive of the ESL program. The office staff, nurses, and custodial staff were all great to work with as well. UC is really a committed group of people with a strong sense of purpose to help students learn and grow. It was an honor for me to be part of this learning community. So thank you, students and coworkers, for your trust, patience, and kindness. I leave with so many more memories of my experience here at Union Canal. I wish you all much success, purpose, and fun together in the years to come.
All right, well, here it is, Mr. Zielinski, the moment we've all been waiting for. The results of May May-dness. We have finally reached the end of May May-dness. Can you believe we're here already? No, okay, great. Such excitement, such palpable.
I feel like there was a lot of fraud for this.
There was a lot of Nick Flax, Flaxes out there.
I wanted Professor Bergman. Sorry.
I know you did, and you made that very clear with all of your voter fraud. You know what? Before we get on to the finals, the results, let's actually take a look back and see the road to the finals. All right, Mr. Zielinski, you ready for the results?
Yep.
Now, before we get to the actual results, we do have a fantasy Final Four results. The fantasy Final Four was who you would pick to put in your Final Four. And I'm right here. Okay? Can I scroll this without going too far? We'll see. Here we go. 4th place. Sir Richard of Cornwall with 30 votes. Oh, and Bernard, I guess, have each got 15 votes. Final Fantasy 4. Fantasy Final Four. I don't even know what order I'm putting these words in. 4th place, Sir Richard of Cornwall. 3rd place. Ready for 3rd place? This one might surprise you.
Oh, yeah.
Green Guy.
Green Guy.
Green Guy with one extra 31 votes for the Green Guy. He made 3rd place in our Fantasy Final Four. Okay, ready for 2nd place. You might like this one, Mr. Zielinski.
Oh, yeah.
The Elves from Hell's Magic Land! Oh, aren't you excited?
I'm a little excited.
We love those elves, don't we? 2nd place. They got 39 votes. That's a pretty big one.
That's 13 apiece.
That is. So actually, they got pretty low if you count it that way. Who do you think got first in our Fantasy Final Four?
Probably Bucket of Stuff.
Bucket of Stuff? Well, you couldn't be more wrong. It is WB, unless the B stands for Bucket. WB with 43 votes taken home. The final Fantasy Four family. What am I saying? I don't even know. He won that thing, the non-actual contest part of it. Nice job, WB. He gets nothing. He gets absolutely nothing. We have all the other results here too. Anyone you want to know about quickly? I got all the numbers here.
Crazy Light.
Crazy Light? Ooh, Crazy Light did very well. Crazy Light got 28 votes, very close to the top.
How about Chef Tony?
Chef Tony, 16 votes. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you like this. You know, we did have a couple write-in votes too. UC Shark got a vote. UC Shark got a vote. Star Wars Correspondents got 15 votes.
Wow.
I think they were campaigning. Also, Saturn Wars Correspondents, I think that's a typo, they got 1 vote. Of course, Jenna ZZ UC Influencer got a vote. I don't know who that is or what any of that means, but they got a vote. So congratulations, person who's never appeared in our show, I guess. I don't know. Also, Bill Quagmire got a vote. I think he voted. I mean, he must have voted for himself. And one more write-in vote. Someone wrote in Sam and Gracie, which broke all the rules. We said don't write them in, so naughty, don't do that. Okay, here we go. The finals. It was down to our 2 competitors. It was down to Litzbot and Sam and Gracie. Mr. Zielinski, any predictions before we find out?
If I were you, I would vote for Litzbot.
That doesn't even make any sense at all.
Well, just to stay safe.
Well, you know what? I didn't even vote this time. But it didn't matter, because the winner of GMUC May May-dness is Sam and Gracie! Huge victory from Sam and Gracie. They won it. And boy, did they win. They tore it up. 80.5% of the vote. It was an obliteration. It was an absolute shellacking. Sam and Gracie pulling it out. They went through some easy competitors like Mr. McGinty. I mean, you can't get easier than that. Also went through some really tough ones. Chef Tony, WB, pulling it out at the end. Sam and Gracie, congratulations, you have won. Now, before we get to Sam and Gracie, we do have a video from Litzbot. We have not really seen Litzbot at all since November, but Litzbot is fixed, and I caught up with Litzbot a little earlier today to get some words. Litzbot?
Litzbot is back, fully repaired, feeling great. Oh, it looks like I lost to Sam and Gracie, but they deserve it. Litzbot is fine with that. They are the best. And I am all fixed. Fixed.
Oh, Litzbot, we just fixed you. Come on.
Fixed.
What's good?
Fixed.
Oh no.
Fixed.
Oh! Get up!
remember, kids, keep 6 feet distance, social distancing.
Oh, cut the camera.
All right, Litzbot. Well, sorry you didn't win. It was nice to see you again, although it did hurt a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But enough about Litzbot. Let's get on to the celebration. Our winner, right here. Here he is, my main man, and yours. He's coming. He's coming in hot. Here he comes. It's the man himself. It's Sammy. Oh, but Sam, you know what, Sam? You didn't win this by yourself, did you? You didn't win it by yourself. You had help. In fact, you were part of a team. And let's put that team back together. Here she comes. Gracie! Look at this! Oh, they're reunited! Oh, guys, congratulations, you won May May-dness. Oh, I can't believe it. Anything you'd like to say? You want a treat? Okay, well, I got a special treat for you guys today. Look at this. Cheese and bacon flavored yogurt. Doesn't that sound good? Wouldn't any normal person want to eat cheese and bacon flavored yogurt? Sam does. Gracie, you want to lick?
CDC actually recommends you have your own food.
Oh, so I shouldn't eat this then?
I mean, if you want.
Well, I don't want to. Guys, congratulations. You know what, guys? We have one more big announcement here. Remember that photo opportunity? The one that no one guessed? Do you remember that, Mr. Zelensky? Do you remember that?
No, because I've been working.
I have not, clearly. But you know what? I'm going to announce it right now. Our last photo opportunity, you're looking at them right here. Sam and Gracie. You get your picture taken with Sam and Gracie at GMUC 1K EpsilCon. If it ever happens, you can get your picture taken with these two lugs right here. What do you think? Oh, thank you. Right in the mouth. Okay.
That tastes
Not good. Don't give these. They don't lick me anymore. Okay, guys, such exciting news. Isn't that exciting?
very exciting.
Well, so exciting that I don't know how we top that. So maybe it's time we just wrap this up. What do you say, Mr. Zelensky?
Yeah, it's been a couple hours.
It's been way too long. If you're still watching this, more power to you. More power to you. Guys, thanks for participating in May May-dness. Thanks for watching. We hope you had a nice end to your kind of a weird school year, and hopefully we will see you back in the fall. Anything you'd like to say, Mr. Zelensky?
Yeah, Mr. B, call me sometime. I miss you.
I've called you like every episode. The only time you ever picked up was when you were going for toilet paper that one time.
Oh, well.
I've literally called you every episode. You don't return my calls.
Sorry. Well, sorry.
You're not sorry. You know what though, Mr. Zelensky, I hope someday, soon, you and I can hang out like Sam and Gracie right here. We can share a cheddar and bacon flavored yogurt, you and me someday. Okay.
Come on over.
Do you have the yogurt?
I don't have any cheese and bacon yogurt.
I'm not coming until you get it. Okay, these dogs are getting ornery here. All right, it is great to see you guys. Have a great summer. We will see you next year.
Bye.